Watch Triad today, Saturday mornings at 7:30 on ABC 45 and Sunday mornings at 11 on My 48. Triad today, where people come to talk.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jim Longworth, and welcome to another edition of Triad Today. Coming up later on. Back now on Triad Today, and I've always wanted to meet an international stylist, and he's seated next to me. Jay Power, director. Jay and I are both international men of mystery, but this man is an international stylist. Bradley Tuggle. He's owner of Boho Salon, and as I said, an international stylist. And Boho is where? In Greensboro?
Downtown Greensboro.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Glad to be here.
You're a very creative guy. I've seen some videotapes of you working and whatever, but let me go back just a second very quickly. Where were you born? Where'd you grow up?
I was actually born in Eden, North Carolina, a little small town, probably 45 minutes from Greensboro, and that's where I started off.
Now tell me about what inspired you to become a stylist.
When I was a little kid, my mother used to drop me and my brothers off at my grandmother's beauty shop. Her and her sister did hair, and they'd drop us off kind of as like a babysitter, and we'd sit down there and watch them do hair, and me and my brother ended up being hairstylists.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were influenced by that?
Influenced by my grandmother.
Now, are you involved? There's this company that, and I might mispronounce it, but it's Farouk, is that right?
Sir.
That you're involved with.
Right.
It's a real success story because I've been railing in my newspaper columns and on the TV show about these companies that take jobs from America and take them overseas and all this. Tell me about this success story.
Well, Farouk Systems is an international company, and it's actually $1 billion company. And what it is he's actually been the first guy, especially with the economy the way it is, to bring manufacturing in the hair business back to the United States of America, which is based in Houston, Texas. And with the economy the way it is, it's an amazing thing that he's been able to use the technology, advanced American technology that we have here in the United States to bring that back to...
and he makes, now I'm ignorant about this, he makes equipment like...
Yeah, it's blow dryers, it's irons, it's hairsprays, it's hair color.
So instead of being made in Indonesia or China or whatever...
For a long time it was made there, but you know, with advanced American technology, he feels like he could compete with the technology here in the United States as far as the manpower, as far as like cutting back on costs.
And then you support him because you believe, as I do, that it needs to be rewarded, that kind of behavior.
And basically for what it makes to take make one tool overseas, it takes about 70 people. Bring it back to Houston, Texas, it takes 13, and that's with digital technology and working with NASA.
That's just great.
Yeah, it's a good concept.
My wife Pam was telling me something the other night. She said, whenever you meet Bradley, ask him about what it's like to be a stage artist. And I thought, wait a minute, are you a dancer or a rock star? What is a stage artist?
It's actually a little bit of both. We travel around the country actually we travel around the world, and I'm based mostly doing shows in North America. We travel around North America doing hair shows, and it's a big major trade event, so any industry trade or hair show or things like that, that's what we perform at, and we're promoting G products and why Farouk Systems products are the most innovative tools out there.
And you're educating others.
Right, and that's what's good is, you know, as a hairstylist, I'm able to give back of my success to, you know, teach younger stylists and help younger stylists for them to become successful.
Now, I don't want to make this a commercial about products per se, because I know that stylists all have their favorites, but let me just ask you, you're really into the bio-friendly stuff. Why?
Right. When I opened my salon in downtown Greensboro, that's one of the first things I wanted to do is focus on what's good for the hair, because a lot of companies are putting a lot of ammonia in hair color, and you know, you're seeing things go more in a natural, eco-friendly way, and that's what I want to do with my salon. And you know, with the stylists I have there, they're the most educated stylists out there, and we sat down and talked and said, you know, what can we do to make things different? Let's go in the direction of doing an eco-friendly salon where our products and our tools, everything we're using is healthy for the hair, and it still works. And that's one of the main things we want to do is make sure it still works.
And great for the environment, too.
Great for the environment. So anything we're using is ammonia-free hair color, Chi. And with me traveling, doing hair shows with Chi, it makes me, I'm able to take their technology used from NASA and bring that into Greensboro, North Carolina.
Who knew there was so much involved? I mean, you say Boho Salon in Greensboro, but this guy's all over the world doing stuff. And
right.
I don't want time to run away before I put your website up there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's salonboho.com. Is that right?
Salonboho.com.
412-2646. And if you're always traveling, how do you ever style anybody's hair?
Well, here's I do it a couple days a week, and the thing is, the stylists I've hired are the most innovative and educational, educationally focused hairstylists that are out there. As far as I'm concerned, we're the best team that's been put together since Vidal Sassoon brought his team to.
Well, you're just a braggart. You're a braggart, Bradley.
That's it. I'm confident in what we do.
I like to think this is the best talk show locally in this area.
There you go. You got to believe in yourself.
It's the only one, of course. But Bradley Tuggle, thanks for
cool. It was
doing
nice
this.
being here. It was wonderful.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Be right back.
The Chew, weekdays at 1 on WXLV ABC 40.